All right, man. Let's talk about the Pistons franchise tender or tendering, whatever the hell you call it, of Marvin Bagley, which they can always, when they send a qualifying offer, they can always rescind that qualifying offer. So it don't mean he back. Maybe they got the eye on somebody else. They short. They not sure they can get, and they fall back playing as Marvin Bagley. But I believe anybody can match that. Anybody can offer Marvin Bagley if anybody want him, and the Pistons have the right to match it. Now, man, quite frankly, I've been thinking about this. He is just not a fit. To be honest, it's not a fit no more. And you can say it could be a fit, but once you look, if they're gonna keep everybody that's on their roster right now, it just, in my opinion, it ain't a fit. To the Pistons stand qualifying offer to Marvin Bagley III. Detroit Pistons will likely agree to terms with Marvin Bagley early in free agency. Also reportedly picked up Diallo. That don't make no sense neither. Both of them moves, especially the Diallo move, don't make no sense. But I've been on it a minute. So the Detroit Pistons extend $7.2 million qualifying offer to Marvin Bagley, making the fourth year big man restricted free agent, according to reports from Keith Smith for Spot Track. The move is largely a formality and much expected that the Pistons traded for the disgruntled and little used Bagley, a former second overall pick of the Sacramento Kings. Detroit gave up on Trey Lyles, Josh Jackson, 2 second-round picks in the deal. There was zero chance Bagley was returning to the Kings, so the Pistons to give up two even minor assets for him indicated they had a plan in place for Bagley beyond last season. So the only wrinkle that apparent plan was the Pistons trading back into the lottery and drafting center Jalen Durham. Bagley works best with small ball center and Isaiah Stewart and Lennox, and now Durham already in the roster. Center minutes should be sparse. So, of course, the Pistons also traded Jeremy Grant for at least for now. There's a big hole at power forward that Bagley could attempt to fill. No, he can't. Not, not, no, he can't. And him, Isaiah Stewart are not power forwards. You got a better chance of Kelly Olynyk going out there today, and he's still gonna get cooked. He's still gonna get cooked. So no, he can't. He don't defend shit. He's too slow to get out there and defend the Tobias Harris's, and that's funny saying, and the Julius Randles and stuff of that. And he, like I said before, people don't understand how the game is played. But it says this is because Bagley has somebody about sometimes negotiations with restricted free agents can drag as the players look to field offers from other clubs. That incumbent team can decide to match a new contract with Bagley should be hammered out the first order of business for Detroit. And it shouldn't be the first. It shouldn't be the second. It should be the last fucking thing they think about. Excuse my French. It should be the last thing they think about. There's no place on this team for him if you're gonna keep Olynyk and Stewart and Durham. Obviously Durham ain't going nowhere. All right, number one, you need a rim defender. Bagley does not feel that asset. You need a four. Bagley does not feel that asset in today's basketball game. He's a center. Isaiah Stewart is not a four, no matter how much I want to close y'all eyes. And I think he is. No, he's not a four. Olynyk is the closest thing you got to a four out of the three. And so you basically bagging up putting Olynyk as the incumbent start, well, as the possible starter at four, and you got two centers behind, three centers there. Durham is a five. Isaiah Stewart is a five at the best, like it or not, and Marvin Bagley is a five at the best. So two things of business. Say the same thing about the Lions coming in last year. People didn't hear me. They had too many slot receivers and not enough X and Z receiver, not enough real outside receiver. The Pistons, they got too many centers. They got too many centers that centers but limited. But look here, they got one rim defender, and that's a rookie in Jalen Durham. Who's the youngest player in the draft, probably the youngest player in the league right now, obviously. So, other than that, Isaiah Stewart he a tough, rugged, juice type of player. That's it. Marvin Bagley, he an offensive player that's fragile. He can catch oops and he work well in the lane, but that's about it. He not gonna stretch the floor out for real. He can every now, but that's not what he do. You got that Olynyk for that. He gonna probably get injured, right? He can't guard Anthony Davis, period. He can't guard Tobias Harris. He can't guard the Julius Randles. He can't guard the Zion Williamsons. Shit, he can't even guard centers. So, bare minimum, if you was asking me, I would bring in JaVale McGee. I'd bring in JaVale McGee to give you another rim defender besides Jalen Durham, just in case he ain't ready. And then I bring in somebody like Bobby Portis, Markieff Morris, if I did go in free agency, and plug them in at the four on a team-friendly deal. Simple as that. Marvin Bagley really don't really have he really doesn't have it's really not a fit here for Marvin Bagley. It's really not a fit here for Marvin Bagley. You know, and we just being real. You know, so you want to throw him in there and try him at the 4. The Pistons will be probably one of the worst defensive teams of all time. You know, you know. So that is what it is. You know, so this is my opinion. It's a waste of money. I wouldn't spend that on him. I give McGee for half the price. You know, so that's just my opinion. So it's just my humble opinion. So, and I definitely could be wrong, but wouldn't bring him back for that dollar amount. So, what's Bagley's next contract look like? It's highly debated among Pistons fans. Based on the core, he looks like a $3 million player exactly per John Holland's free agent value ranking. But there are some who believe he get paid north of 10. Why would I pay him anything near there? It won't. You pay him anything close to 10 million, bro. You wasting money. You get JaVale McGee and get better purpose. Right? You get JaVale McGee and fit a better purpose. So, like I said, that makes zero sense. He ain't even worth three. He barely worth $3 million on this team. He just don't fit a need. He don't fit a need. He worked good with Kay Cunningham. That's it. You need somebody that's gonna back up, who gonna help Jalen Durham if he start off skittish. He not a 4. Like, let's get that out y'all minds right now. He not a power forward today. He don't defend offensively. It could work. But no, it's just not a fit. And I'm gonna continue to say that it's just not a fit. You know, you get him on a team friendly deal, fine. But you bring him back Corey Joseph, you bring him back Livers, Killian. You add you got Stewart, Olenek, and Marvin Bagley. Like at that point, who you really bringing in free agency wise? Who you bringing in free agency wise? Who you bringing in? Who you bringing in? That means you're gonna bring in somebody, a guard. That's what you're saying. You basically gonna bring in a guard. And that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna bring in a guard. And that's not enough off the bench. In my opinion, that is simply not enough. So no, he doesn't fit a need. It's a necessity. And to pay him anywhere near $10 million is a huge mistake. You go max out Miles Bridges before you do that. Come on. That's a huge mistake. You need more rim protection behind Jalen Durham. Straight up, unless you move with somebody else. So I don't really understand the aspect here, but bringing him back is at anywhere near $7 million is a mistake, and everybody on here know that he's not gonna get no better, real better than what he is right now. What you need him to get better what you need him to get better at, what you need him to get better at is what the defense. And offensively, he ain't good enough to make up the lack of what he lacking defensively. I'm sorry. Now, if you move Isaiah Stewart or something, or Kelly Olynyk or something like that, and you bring in a JaVale McGee with Marvin Bagley, okay, cool, I get it. But get it out y'all mind right now. Isaiah Stewart, he ain't a 4. You know, Marvin Bagley, he ain't a 4. He's a 5 in today's league. And you bringing back Diallo too. I don't understand that. So he said things I keep an eye on. Jeremy Grant report from Detroit has not been completed yet. Kid Walker Detroit and New York Knicks has not been completed. Neither are in danger of not happening, but makes you wonder if either deal could be expanding or something to watch. So I mean, we can see. We gonna see. I mean, could it be Cam Reddish? Could it be something like that? I mean, that'd be a knock out the ballpark. But you still need somebody other than Jalen Durham who could defend the rim. And Marvin Bagley ain't that. He has a defensive awareness of an infant. Don't believe me? Look no further. The tape don't lie. The tape don't lie. You know. But if they're gonna keep Marvin Bagley, it need to be some shit moving. They gotta add a power forward. They gotta add a rim defender, and they gotta add quick offensive shooting on the bench. You can get that in one player. If you had to tell me, no, I'm not bringing back Haile Diallo. Sorry, no, I'm not bringing him back. No, I'm not bringing Marvin Bagley back if Isaiah Stewart's still on the roster. I damn near would dump Stewart for a sack of nickels, to be honest. If it was me, now you stuck with Stewart, Akipo Olenek, Livers, Killian Hayes, Corey Joseph. I already cut him. I wouldn't even care. Then before I roll back with Joseph. So if I'm in free agency, I go look to get Malik Monk. I look to trade for Cam Reddish. If I can get one of them, cool. And then I probably add JaVale McGee. In worst case scenario, I add Byron Forbes. That's what I would do if we're not gonna go after Miles Bridges. So that's just my opinion on it. They need somebody off the bench with instant offense. That's what they need. Somebody off the bench with instant offense, shooting and rim defense, the rim defender, and they need a four. Bobby Portis would be perfect. Perfect enforcer, perfect stretch, shoot it. Probably won't be super expensive. That's exactly what they should do. But we'll see. They might have something else in mind. Now Byron Forbes, Lonnie Walker, Jared Culliver, Walker and Culliver, just because they're probably cheaper options. They just need another change of scenery. If I get my hands on Byron Forbes or Cam Reddish, I'll do it. So, I mean, this is my opinion. So, in my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit on notification, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live with our video. Check out Detroit Pistons top playlist for more videos like this. Hit my link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I want to go there. Cash App, roll at the bottom of the screen. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal, in the description. All that's inside the link tree as well too. Appreciate the love, support. One time. Peace.